Okay, so what we want to show you today is plucking ears, because Macy's are in pretty bad well, they're not in the worst shape I've seen, but they're not looking too good. You can see in that ear, and they're also going to be sensitive. I can see there's a lot of dry wax in there. I can feel how dry her ears are. A lot of this has to just do with the cold weather right now, but I have only groomed her one other time and her ears were pretty bad then too. So I just want to start out with pulling some of that hair out of the way if I can. See, I can get some of that out with my fingertips. So I'm going to pull what I can out with my fingertips. And sometimes that hair can, the first time I groomed her, that hair was literally impacted in her ear and I could pull it out in droves. So she's a lot better now. That's about what I got out with my fingertips. You can see there's a lot of stuff in there still that needs to come out. But my next step, before I get that wet and it's harder to work with, I'd rather use my ear powder, which you can get, this is everywhere. I'm going to put a little bit of that in her ear. And it comes out fairly easily. You can shake it. Amazing. You can shake it or just squirt it in there. And this is relatively inexpensive. You can get a big jug of this if you want. She's moving around a little bit, but you get it. That ear powder has a resin in it, so it helps your fingers to grip. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is get my tweezers. You can use hemostats to do this too. I like tweezers because of the grip that I have on them and because I can move back and forth. I can open and close them easily. Hemostats, they grip. I'm just reaching in here, getting out whatever I can out of her ear. I know, Macy. See, her ear is irritated. I don't want to damage it or cause too much more aggravation, but this has just got to come out of there and get out of the way. All that stuff there, that wax, that's aggravating her ear, it's loosening up in there, and that's what's causing her to shake her head. So this will be a relief to her, but I want to let her owner know when she goes back in that she might be doing a lot of head shaking, because she's got some pretty funky ears here, and if anything gets left behind, I'm going to booty her up real quick. So I got a little bit better leverage on her. She quit dancing around on me. Here we go, Mace. Oh, she's bootied. Hang on. Hang on, I got to lower that a little bit, Luke. Let me just get another hook in that. That was cute, Macy. Okay, back around this way, girl. She doesn't like this, and I get it. I do. It's very uncomfortable. I just want to get her solid up here. That isn't going to work either. Okay. Coming down a little bit lower. I want her to stop moving around on me. Now you're going to have to come around over here, Luke, to get a good look in here, so I got a better position on her to hold her. I have to hold her head in place. And I've got to just get down here with these tweezers. And anything I can get out of there, I want out. Get that off the end of your tweezers so you can keep getting a good grip with your tweezers. If you need a little bit of more resin in there, resin powder, then do it. Use a little more. This doesn't stain or anything. This also has a little bit of an agent in it to help. Does it? To help kill the pain? I don't remember. Because ear plucking can be really, some dogs are super sensitive to this, and it's just near impossible to get it done. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to go with that. I've cleaned her ear up fairly well. Can you see that pretty good, Luke? She's got a couple spots up in here, but I'm going to use a Q-tip. This is just an ear cleaner that I got online. I like it a lot. But I'm going to show you how to mix up your own when I get home. How to mix up your own, and you can put your own wipes in here, and you can mix up your own solution that's really, really gentle to the ear. But because I'm using a Q-tip, I run out of the solution in here, the one that comes with it, right? What this comes in, that solution runs out. And I have to then make up my own to add to it. So I'm going to get down here with it. I'm not really worried about going through an eardrum down here. You have to go a little deeper than that. You'll know if you ever hit an eardrum, you'd know it on your own ear. Because it causes such extreme pain, an instant acute pain, that she'll let you know immediately. So I don't go deep enough to ever hit an eardrum. But if you don't use a Q-tip to do this, how are you going to get her ear clean, you know? She doesn't go to the vet weekly to have this done. You don't go to the doctor weekly to get your ears cleaned. You use a Q-tip. You got to be careful. I'm going to throw that one away. I'm going to use one of these wipes on the outside of her ear still. Squeezing any excess out of it. I want to wipe the outside of her ear. I'm doing this all before her bath, before her groom, before anything. I want to get this out of the way because she'll be more comfortable, and I want to do it while everything's nice and dry. So you can see that ear now. It's definitely red. It's definitely sensitive. It's definitely irritated. It started out that way, so I didn't do any damage to it. I've just removed all the irritants from it. But I'm going to want to let him know to keep an eye on her ears. I'm just using a dry Q-tip now. I'm still getting a little bit more out. Okay. And that's that entire ear. So we're going to do the second ear also, but I'm not going to film that. I just wanted you to see this ear in particular. So well, let's go ahead and cut that loop. Thank you.